Alright folks, Ryan here coming to you with a new video. And I'm drawing from my personal experience and trying to put it out there on the internet and to see if this could be of any value to somebody else. And what I notice is because from having lots of experiences, some of them are not so you know friendly, or they are not friendly encounters. I have some not so friendly encounters. All right, and I'm looking at how did those situations actually develop, and I notice anytime whenever I get involved in situations which I have no business in, typically they turned out to be situations which I have never enjoyed. All right, so let's say somebody who I'm close to say something about somebody, and of course, naturally, I react and say something in regard to what my friend says, and then what happened? It just somebody overheard what I said, and then it turned into arguments, and that happens to me one too many times. So I learned my lesson, not to get involved into other people's problems and drama and what they have going on there. I avoid those at all cost, even if I have to not be friends with those people anymore. So so that's something, and so what I learned to do is I learned to look at the things that whenever I do those things, I don't get any respect for doing or saying certain things. Now, I look at the things that I say and that I do that I get respect for, and I invest my time in those things, in the things that I get respect for. So that's how I'm moving these days because of my past experience. I have a lot of, uh, I got into a lot of unnecessary arguments, which I could have avoided, but you know, I have to touch the stove, and I know that it is hot, and so that way I don't touch that stove again. I just leave it where it is, or maybe every once in a while when I revert back to my old habits and old behavior, then I might touch the stove again, but it doesn't happen often, and I am very happy to say that. Yeah, life is more joyful now. Life is more peaceful now, and this is just the experience that I have here recently. I, you know, I'm living by myself, and that's a W. I not just only living by myself. I am experience more happiness now, more joy now, and these are the things that I do because I notice I'm looking back and see how did I ended up having problems with people. Honestly, these are problems that I didn't even want. But for some reason, I found myself in the middle of heated arguments with people, and I actually that's something I hate. I don't like to use that word hate, but I just don't like to argue with people. I prefer to be peaceful. I like life easy and relaxed. That's just I don't like hard and difficult and aggressive people, abusive people. I mean myself, I experienced abuse earlier on in my life, and now I learn how to navigate away from people like those. I don't want to be anywhere near you. You are an angry, aggressive, abusive person. I just don't want to be anywhere near you. I don't want to be your friend. I don't want to talk to you. And I pray to God that you don't want to be my friend either. Because people like those, they bring drama and problems and troubles to you because you associate with those kind of people. And that's something that I learned to do. So over it took me a long period of time to wean myself off of those people. I don't know, for some strange reason I find myself attached to those people ever since I was a young little kid. And I noticed how they treated me, because you see, those people are always angry, and for the most part they are going to uh just that anger and that rage that's going on inside of those people. They are going to just you are just going to be a victim to them. You know what I mean? So I learned over a period of time, uh but from making mistakes, the mistakes that I made by associating myself with those type of people, and they are typically negative people. And from my experience with those people, they have never mounted to anything much really, because I just believe that personally the anger is holding them back. And another thing too, I found myself becoming like those people over a long period of time. It took a lot of work and a lot of self improvement to make the change, to change my beliefs, rewire, my subconscious programs to just do things that I will get respect for. So yeah, that's something that I have to do myself. You know what I mean? And it's a long road, and it's not easy. Um, I I got away from those folks. Uh, um, it wasn't it was a challenge. I have to be honest with you. It was a real challenge, and looking back at it, sometimes it make me angry, make me angry sometimes looking back at it. I because I have been hurt really bad by those people. And doesn't but right now I really don't have a lot of hatred inside of me. I work very hard to at least reduce that negative emotions. Yes, I still have I still feel certain type of way towards some of those people still. I think about them, and I just bring up this anger in me. But I looked at them too, and those people, for the most part, they were victims too. And there is something similar I noticed about them, like myself, where our dad weren't around, and that's something that I have to learn to overcome over the years. As don't be fooled, your father is not in the house. It simply means there were no disciplinary in the house. And for you to become successful, one thing you're gonna have to do, you're gonna have to discipline your mind. So when you give yourself a task to do, you are going to have to do it. Because if you don't, your subconscious is going to look at you and said, ha ha ha. See, I told you, he's full of it. So in order to overcome that, you have to do the things that you say you are going to do, or the things that you know you must do, that if you do these things, it will help you to get some respect from other people. And don't bother tell me that you don't need respect, because men do. That's what we strive for, respect. That's why we want a nice wife, nice car, nice house, lovely children, children that grow up to be somebody in society. We strive for these things. We want to earn more money. We want great jobs, or great businesses. We want great friend circles. So we strive for these things because that's what we feel like. That's what gives us purpose, and it comes with respect as well. So respect is something that men want, and you're gonna have to do things that bring you respect, or which would cause people to respect you. All right. So Ryan here, coming to you with a brand new video. I'm looking forward to see you soon in a new video. All right. Bye for now.